Hey guys, it's Beth, and today I'm back with a really quick project share of some hot cocoa packets I made using my Pine Street Square pad from the Paper Studio. That's my current pad project. And I made my normal style here of the hot cocoa packets, where I take a business size envelope and cut it in half and then decorate the front and the back. And these were just some nice thick red envelopes I had found, I think, at Goodwill at one point. And then just put paper on the front and back from the pad. And then this is a cut apart that I just fussy cut out the little ornament and then added a little green bow from my stash. And then on these two, I just kind of left the cut aparts as they were. I thought the candy canes were kind of a cute, sweet candy-ish feel. And then on this one, I took the cut apart and stamped Sweet Christmas Wishes on there, just to give it a little bit something extra, a little message on there. And this one I just wanted to show you again what I put in my hot cocoa pockets. I just do a candy cane of some sort and then some Nestle's hot cocoa. And they both fit in there really well. And then they still fit in like an A2 size clear bag. And then I had some of the Santa paper, some scraps of the Santa paper left, and thought that would make cute hot cocoa packets as well. But they weren't as big. So you can see the difference in size here. This is half of the envelope, and then I ended up having to cut like almost 3/4 of an inch off in addition to get it to match the scraps of paper I had of the Santa. So not a big deal. Everything still fits in there just fine. And then I can always fold the top down if I need to. And then I do have some smaller candy canes that I can include in this one, because the candy cane does stick out a little bit, but they still work. But basically, I decorated the front and back with that Santa paper, and then added a little piece of cardstock here just to anchor this chipboard Santa that I found at Hobby Lobby. And this came in a big pack, and I saw them, earlier this fall, and snagged them because I knew that they would totally match the Santas in this pad, and they do. They don't say that they're Pine Street Square embellishments or anything, but they totally match, like, really well. Just like these cut aparts that I had found a few years ago totally match the pad, but they're not Pine Street Square either. So anyway, I did 3 of those, of the Santa ones, and then I did try a new fold for my hot cocoa packets. A while back at our grocery store, I found a really great deal on some Starbucks hot cocoa, and so I snagged up all the boxes I could and wanted to make a more upscale, for lack of a better word, option for the hot cocoa packets. So we have the Nestle's, and these would only be a couple dollars. And then we have the Starbucks ones, and maybe, they'd be like closer to $4 or $5. I'm trying to figure out, exactly how I want to package them, what I want to add to them, just so that it can justify the price. But I know I need to charge more because the hot cocoa from Starbucks is way more expensive than the Nestle. But anyway, I tried a new fold because I thought I wanted something different. Like I wanted to do them a different way than the, normal version. So I did some research and came across a video from Create and Rejoice, and she did like a triangular fold method to get a pocket, and hers didn't require any glue the way she did it. And I will include a link to her video down below, because she does a tutorial on how to do it and shows you like several different options and what she packs in them, and it's like that she's got some different fold options that she shows you as well. But basically, to start, you take a square of paper. I started with an 8x8. You fold it in half diagonally, so then you have like a triangle piece. And then, so like this would be the top of the triangle. Then you take your 2 ends from over here and you fold them toward the middle. Now she would fold hers so that they were like even, lined up with each other, and then her pocket would kind of have an angle to it. So I knew I wanted mine to be straight so that it would still fit in an A2 size clear bag like these. And so I kind of folded mine at a different angle just folded it until I got, the right angle over here. And then I didn't want my flaps showing anywhere. And so I ended up tucking mine on the inside. I don't know if I can, there we go. You can kind of see in there. I've got them tucked and then glued down on the inside because I didn't want them to interfere with anything that was going to be sliding in and out. And then the front part of my triangle up here, I also tucked in just to give me like a clean edge on the top of my pocket. I'm probably doing a horrible job of explaining how I did this. And like I said, I will include the link to Create and Rejoice because she does a wonderful job explaining how to do it. I don't know. I only made one because I didn't love it. I mean, I love the process of it. It was really easy, but I'm just not sure I like it. It wasn't quite what I was going for. And like I said, she had like no glue options, but I ended up gluing mine down just so that the flaps stayed out of the way. And then to decorate, I just took some of this burlap textured ribbon and glued it in front. And then this was a cut apart that I fussy cut out the little label of, and then did some foam tape on the back of it to pop it up. I like the roominess of this pocket because it expands a little more than the envelopes do. I just don't know that I love the look. So I'm going to keep playing with a different version of how I want to do the Starbucks ones. But my thought is, like, I can include the Starbucks hot cocoa. I had found these cute little plastic silver spoons at Dollar Tree last year. Amber at Lyric Lover 810 had shown them on one of her videos in her 2018 craft fair series, and I had never seen them at our Dollar Tree before, but I did find them sometime over the winter, so I snagged a pack and they've been in my stash. And this one I've played with, so it will not go in a packet at some point because I've played with it, my daughter's played with it, so I will not stick a spoon that everybody has touched in my actual packet when I go to sell it. But anyway, earlier in October, we had a big Halloween party, and we're going to do a bonfire and do s'mores. So I had grabbed several bags of these little Hershey's bars just to make it easy for everybody to do s'mores. Well, it poured all day, and we never got to do the bonfire, so now I have all these Hershey's bars left. So I figured I'd stick some Hershey bars in there, and then just a little peppermint just to kind of round it out. And like I said, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to package them, or if there's anything else I want to add, and what kind of format I want to put them in. But I did at least try a new pocket version to try it out. And if you guys have any suggestions on how I could package the Starbucks ones, well, let me know. I am open to suggestions on that. But because my hope is, like, I'm going to charge more for them, so I want it to be like a good presentation, but not overly time intensive and not overly cost intensive, because then that kind of defeats the purpose, from a sales standpoint. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you some more of the hot cocoa packets I made, and these sell really well at our craft shows. These I usually do I actually decided to increase the price after last time, so I think I'm going to try them at $2 a piece, or maybe 3 for $5. We'll see. And then I don't know about these yet. That's still a work in progress. But anyway, I just wanted to share a quick project with you from the Pine Street Square Pad. Again, I will link the Create and Rejoice video below with the instructions on how to do that, kind of triangular fold pocket. If you have any questions for me, let me know. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for your time today, and I hope you're having a crafty week.